All right, for all of the Dow's gains today, technically the Dow is in and out of being underwater to flat money on this year. Not so much the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. But in case you think that means this market is cheap and you can dive in, Ray Dalio says think again.
This is still a pricey market.
Even now, okay.
This is still a pricey market. Because you look at what's the risk-free rate, what's the excess return, the process that I'm going through. And so this is a moderately pricey market with risks of interest rates more going up than down, okay, because we still have the certain set of conditions. And we have central banks who have lost a lot of money. Central banks themselves have lost a lot of money. Now, that may be depending how each central bank is handling it. Like
how is ours handling it?
Well, let me start with the UK, and then I'll deal with ours. All of them pretty much are not marking those losses to market, but they all have experienced big capital hits to the point of negative capital. In those countries where they have rules about negative capital, like the UK, they have to go get capital from the government. That dynamic means that the government has to then come up with more money. That equals in the UK 2% of GDP. So that means the budget deficit's going to be 2% from GDP. Where do they get the money?
Yeah.
Okay, they have to borrow the money again, or
just
they have
print
to
it.
tax it or print it. So that is the dynamic that's going on in different places. In the United States, it won't matter much, okay? There will be those losses. If it becomes a political issue, it could matter. In other words, if you have, okay, the Fed is losing a lot of money and financing the deficits, and that becomes a political issue, that could matter to how this happens. But those kinds of losses then create a compounding effect in debt. When you have the losses, and you're producing losses, and you have a negative income, because of where interest rates are, where short rates are, where long rates are, how they own long rates, and they have to pay out short rates. That spread becomes negative. That becomes costly. And at the end of the day, you print money, and that's the nature of that dynamic.
So we could speed up.
So we could speed up. So anyway, I'm just trying to convey the mechanics.
No, the mechanics and the history. So let me finish with a couple of just bullet-type questions to you. You know, you departed the day-to-day running of your hedge fund, Bridgewater Associates. A lot of people are saying you're itching to come back, or you want to come back.
That is so wrong. It was
not happening.
Okay. It was written in an article in the New York Times, and it says that, and that is so wrong. First, don't believe what you read in the media. The last thing I want to do is come back and run that, and I just want to be clear that.
So what are you going to do? I know you have a family and all this other history.
I'm having a joyous
humanitarian efforts.
Yeah, all those things, and I love my game. I'm at a phase in my life where the number one thing I have to do is pass things along. I'm 74 years old. I learned, and I have the instinct, that I have to pass things along. My son gave me a book by Joseph Campbell about Hero of a Thousand Faces, and he said, at this phase in life, and I feel it, there's the returning of the boon, and the boon is the gift. I've learned some things. I want to pass them along. I write the books, and I deal with my philanthropy and how I'm going to do that.
Part of the giving pledge. Right?
That's right.
Right.
And
are the kids okay with that, by the way? The dad's giving it.
There's a problem if kids have too much money, just like there's a problem if they have too little money. I was lucky that I grew up. I didn't have much money. I had two parents who loved me. Went to a public school and came out with a world of equal opportunity. No, they got it. They grew up in that. They grew up, but who cares? It's the best for them. Sometimes it's tough love. But yes, they're fine. So to answer your question, I have a joyous relation. I want to mentor. My responsibility is pass along, mentor. I'm going to have one more book, Economic and Investment Principles. I'm going to be done.
But all these principles for success, they're very helpful to people.
And then I'm going to go quiet.
All right, Ray Dalio, we're going to have more of this interview.